Sergeant Michael Ritchie, Harris County Sheriff's Office, homicide. From what I understand, Harris County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to this neighborhood, I think approximately a little bit before midnight, in reference to an in-progress call. From what we understand, there was an unknown male attempting to possibly break into homes. There was at least 2 homes involved, if not more. We're still investigating that to see actually how many homes were affected by this male. From what we understand, too, some damage to the homes was done. But this incident came to a conclusion when he grabbed what we believe to be a shovel and broke the glass of a window of a home, and was attempting to enter the home when the homeowner retrieved a firearm and shot our suspect multiple times. The suspect was treated here by EMS and transported to the hospital, and at the hospital was confirmed deceased. At this time, my investigators are speaking to the homeowner and other homeowners that witnessed it. We're trying to see what homes have security video. We're also trying to confirm the identity of the suspect as well. So at this time, we're looking at it as a homicide, investigating that as a homicide right now, not as a murder. But again, we have to investigate, and we have to interview everybody. Again, that was here and that witnessed it, or that had their home, affected by this. From what we understand, he was in the backyard of at least 2 or 3 homes, attempting to do. We're not exactly sure if he was trying to get inside the home, trying to steal property, damaging property. We're not 100% sure right now.
And in what part of the property did the shooting take place?
From what I understand, I believe it was the front porch area near the front door is I believe the window that was broken and that he was attempted to crawl into or walk into.
Do you have an approximate age on the deceased?
I do not. I just know it's not a juvenile; it's an adult male. But I do not know the age or race of the male.
And any charges against the homeowner?
At this time, we're not looking that way. It looks like this is what we call a grand jury. What my investigator will do is he'll investigate the case, interview everybody, gather all the evidence, and once everything is complete, the case file will be submitted to the grand jury to be reviewed by a grand jury, and they will decide whether the homeowner was within their right to use deadly force, or if they were not, then they would possibly call for charges. Just in my experience, and from what I've seen so far, I wouldn't think, I believe the homeowner was in their right to use deadly force. But again, the investigation is still not complete.
Is the homeowner a male or a female?
I believe it's an adult male.
Are you able to count on video footage like nearby of maybe the incident or what happened?
Well, that's what we're trying to do. Of course, at nighttime, video is not going to be as good as during the daytime. But in situations like these, when we have homicides or murders occur in a suburban neighborhood like this, where the homes are very close together, security videos are very prevalent now. So we pretty much will stake out the area and see what homes have video, and then we will knock on doors and ask those homeowners, hey, can we view your video? And if we can, then we try to look for the suspect. Also, it helps us build a timeline when the suspect arrives in the area, so we know for how long they were here, and maybe exactly there might be other homes that the suspect was on their property, but they didn't wake up or they weren't home and didn't know it.
Do we know if he had anybody with him? Like if he's going around doing this, was he in a car? Was he on foot? Do we know if this person that's been doing this?
At this time, we're not. It looks like they were alone. There's no evidence of him being with anybody else. We're not exactly sure if he was on foot or in a car, but right now it's looking like they were on foot.
Okay.
Do you know, was anyone else in the residence at the time of the shooting?
I do not know. I'm not sure if anyone else was there or if the adult male, the homeowner, was there by himself. I'm not 100% sure on that.
That's got to be terrifying, though. You settle in, go to bed probably, and then this guy like breaks in your house in your backyard.
From what I learned as well, the next door neighbor, their house, an individual, a homeowner, heard some noise in the backyard, and from what we understand, confronted the suspect, and there was an altercation between the two of them. But then they separated, and the neighbor did notify his next door neighbor of the incident, and shortly after that suspect then was trying to break into that man's home, and that's when this occurred.
All right.
Can we get your name and spelling, please?
Again, Sergeant Michael Ritchie, RITCHIE, and again, Harris County Sheriff's Office Homicide.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Hoodneys peeps. How about that, man? I don't know about you guys, but that sounds about like some F around and find out, right? Man, we got a warning to criminals out there, man. You can't go breaking into people's yards and trespassing and trying to steal and thieve, man, because we're in Texas. It's a different thing. My goodness. Oh, yeah. This your girl Grizzly reporting live. Possible suspect, that's already had a history of, with these neighbors trying to break in and stuff, and he met with his fate. He sealed his own deal. We got homicide detectives and crime scene investigators here at the scene. Suspect died at the hospital. And now I'm going to downtown so I can find out what happened over off of Highway 6 over the last crime scene I was at. I'm going to go get sound, friends. So reporting live here in Northwest Harris County is your girl Grizzy. Back to you. Harris County Sheriff's Office in the house.